Greetings, family. This is Fashayo. I just wanted to bring you a little bit of information, I guess, today. I did a video a while back about the Yoni egg that I bought, um, which I'm quite pleased with. I'll go back and check in my list and see if I actually did a review after using it or not, and I'll come back and do that later if I haven't. But there was a sister who watched the video, and she was kind enough to give some information regarding quality of eggs and things like that, in regards to her experience with organic blood. And I can't remember the name of her company, but I know her name is Makeda Voletta, who I'm familiar with. Makeda Voletta from YouTube, watching a lot of her YouTube videos, which I would highly recommend because she's full of information, as is organic blood. In her video, she addressed the cost differences and being willing to pay more for a higher quality egg in regards to the vibrations of, or the energy of, the person who made the egg and the people who have handled the eggs and things like that. And although I don't know this for myself, but I'll say this is what she said. As far as it was one of them, I forget. It might have been both. It might have been Makeda Voletta and Organic Blood. Both have their eggs cut by shamans. It might have been one or the other. It might have been both. Like I said, I can't remember. And that's why they're more expensive. Well, and she discussed, that she was willing to pay more because of that. Well, and that's fine. And I think that's completely valid. However, the reason that cost may be an issue for some of us, and it may be worth it to get the egg and cleanse the egg yourself, or to, do whatever, if that's what you feel is required when you get the egg. If you get an egg that's of a more reasonable cost for your budget, is because of the fact that, those amounts are not necessarily accessible to everyone. There are plenty of ways that you can research and things like that to learn how to cleanse your stones, of any sort, not just yoni eggs, because they're all made from, different kinds of stones. You can do that research and learn to do the work yourself if that's what you feel like you need to do. If you have finances that you can spend to, to have these kind of guarantees, that's fine. Now, Jewelz of Comfort, I'm not sure, honestly, what her process is with her eggs. All I know is that I can afford them. All I know is what kind of person that she is. I know that she's a mother, and I know that she tries to make things accessible for us. I know that she's a womb worker. I know that she provides jobs and experiences for other women, and she does those kinds of things. Her work is a community work. So I'll say that, for her, that I've spoken to her personally. But the thing is that we really gotta stop with the this, I'm not gonna say the competition thing, but just kind of put the information, in my opinion, just put the information out there for people to kind of do the research, and do what they need to do. I understand, I totally understand, everything that was said in the video, but the fact of the matter is, if you don't have, whatever it is, you just don't have it. So you need to learn how to do the work yourself sometimes. When you have children, I'm not going to take food out of a child's mouth to get an egg, that's more expensive, when I can, if I need to clean it myself and take a couple of minutes to spend some time with spirit and clean it myself, or do whatever I need to do, then that's what I'm going to do. But the truth be told, I don't really see where I would have to do that with anything coming from any of my sisters, that I have faith in, that I have confidence in, that they are doing the work from a place of love. And I feel like that's where this sister comes from. And I also think that when we are unsure of a person's character, or we just don't have any knowledge of it, we don't have any knowledge of where that person is coming from, it's a good time to either contact that person and talk to them and ask them the questions, or it's a really good time to be quiet and just stick with what you are sure of. Because anytime we kind of push one out of the way in favor of the others, that's an issue. And we have to stop doing that as women first and as people, on the whole. And so the thing is, I just not even took issue with it, but I thought that it needed to be clarified. It needed to be a balance to it. It needed to be an understanding. Business wise, would I choose one over the other? Not necessarily. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it's an egg, and at some point it's gonna have to be cleansed by somebody. At some point it's gonna have to be blessed by somebody. At some point you're gonna have to re-cleanse it and re-bless it. At some point you got to re-cleanse it, re-bless it, put it out under the moon, and do whatever it is. And I have all faith in all of you that you're completely competent to do that. Worst case scenario, I get the egg and I need to clean it and bless it. Well, guess what? Maybe I can take that opportunity to bring my sisters together and we can all do it together. And maybe I could teach them if they don't know, or we could just share our energy. Another reason is that we need to start to learn how to support locally. For me, Jewelz of Comfort is local. That's somebody that is very close, distance-wise to me. She's somebody who homeschools. She is, like I said, a won't work all those things. We have all those things in common. So for me, she understands what it's like to have to feed children and try to do all this spirit work, which in all honesty can get very expensive. Because by the time you get finished getting all this stuff done that everybody says you need done, it can get quite costly. Now that's coming from a mother's point of view. Now if you don't have children or whatever else, and you just worrying about yourself, then yeah, you got the freedom to do that. But I do appreciate the fact that she takes those things into consideration. I do appreciate the fact that I can contact her directly and get a response, and because her business, I guess, is new, maybe comparatively with, some other businesses, then yeah, she had that kind of time, but I'm kind of grateful for it. But I just wanted to bring some balance to it. And I will list all three of the sisters in the video. The lady who did the review, and she has a lot of good information on her channel, fabulous information and experiences that she's had with different eggs, with all kinds of stuff. I think her YouTube name is China Brooks, and she also has a blog. Tiffany Janay is Organic Blood, and Makeda Voletta-The, the body scientist, I think is on Facebook still. And Jewelz of Comfort, I'm gonna just leave her as Jewelz of Comfort because I don't know if she would want her personal information out, but you can contact her through her page. She has a ton of information on her business page. So I'll put all the links to all those sisters down there. And again, say we need to treat each other equally and give people a choice of what they want to do. And if we're going to give information, let's give information on everybody. It's about being resourceful. Resourceful means you put all the information out there and you let people pick and choose. Because I don't think that anybody should go hungry. Anybody should go without equal exposure. Mother is about equality. Mother makes sure that everybody eats equally. That's what Mother is about. It's not about, we don't do all that. So anyway, I'll put all the information in the description box below so that you can look over everything that these sisters have to offer. Some of them, I don't know. Some of them even have classes and things like that that you can attend, and I feel like they're all useful. I'm not sure where Makeda Voletta is located, or China. Lord, how did I just forget her name? Brooks. But I know she has a blog, so you can probably find out. Because I'm almost certain that she does some kind of class or something. I haven't gotten through all her videos yet. Jewelz of Comfort is out of Durham area. And Tiffany Janay-Organic Blood, she is in the Atlanta area. So, anyway, just want to put that out there. Wishing everybody happy winter solstice. It just so happens that the new moon will fall on January 1st, which is the first day of the new year of the Gregorian calendar. So be sure to make this a time when you set new intentions for both the new year, long and short term goals and intentions. But I would suggest that you kind of keep them tight. Don't make a whole bunch of, resolutions. Just have some focus for this year, so that you can attain the things that are most important to you. So I wish you all well, peace, blessings, love, light, blissfulness, all that good stuff. Lots of laughter. So hope y'all have a good day. Odabo.